and I don't think Prelat's going to be sad about it. It's really not fun to play against IO Slardar if they're out of control as a melee hero. Oh, they got a big block here too, so they're going to have deep wave momentum as well in the bot lane.
And should be able to get a fast level 2. A little pressure on the IO, start burning through some of that regen. We've got our top lane, which is going to be a Grimstroke Sven lane up against that Legion Commander Skye, which looks like we already have, sticks on both of Team Spirit to deal with the constant spam that's going to be coming from Astral.
I noticed Team Spirit has a trend right now where they don't buy regen as their first items. The Slardar started with the Belt of Strength and a Quelling Blade and brought out the Tangos. And yeah, Toro started out with like the stick instead of a Tango, and they both brought them out. Just trying to get that little first phase, like first wave, sorry, like damage advantage.
That I feel like that's only really punished if you get into like some really bad bounty rune fight, or maybe some like the enemy starts with a tri-lane right away that surprises you or something. Otherwise, as long as your courier gets out to you, should be able to still bring all the normal amount of regen to it.
Yeah, on top lane, initiation here.
Malik trying to run the opposite direction to get out of that Inkswell. Damn, that was a lot of damage. Miposhka cuts him down with a stroke of fate, and that is going to be first blood.
That was impressive. Those aren't easy to hit at all. Just like when he has the bonus move speed from overwhelming odds, he still managed to get the stroke of fate on him.
Yeah.
A little bit of prediction there. Well played.
Yeah, certainly already Team Spirit off to a very good start, being able to not only get the first blood, it looks like this Storm Spirit versus Queen of Pain matchup is starting off pretty okay for Toronto-Tokyo. I'm never sure, like there's some matchups now. I think I watched a Leshrac, which I thought was fine against Quap. Shadow Strike, the new bit of regen, the heal that you get off of the higher levels of Shadow Strike, it allows this Quap to be so aggressive in some matchups.
XD.
Yeah, I mean, we saw this matchup
XD.
last series too, right? The Quap seems to be a popular counterpick to the Storm in lane.
Toronto-Tokyo, not...
Yeah, these guys are, you know, they're TI winners. They have a lot of experience. They don't leave any experience, like, left alone in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because they realize lane experience is, like, the most important thing in the early game. Getting a kill like this is great, right? But, like, it needs to lead into something, right? It's not that much gold. 181 gold, dead for 20 seconds. But if it leads into pressuring a tower...
There, they might be able to find Young G, which would be a perfect kill. Chain back, pull back into the silence. The explosion goes off. The illusion rune was a nice thought by Young G to be able to get out of that gank, but the overlapping disables. Kind of what you were talking about, right? Is the Team Spirit needs to be able to play side lanes very dominantly and not play for those big mid-game 5-man team fights. Thanks, well. Gonna go, instead of going for the Skywrath Mage, they see the Medusa's a little bit low and they straight up catch her out. Young G, in response, trying to look to avenge his carry, will kill the IO, and they're gonna be able to get the kill on the Miposhka Grimstroke over minus armor, but for now, it's looking a little rough. They're going to be able to pick up Manta here in the next 3 or 4 minutes. I have to say, Legion Commander dual talent is so insanely obnoxious. We're going to watch Astral die. I just thought about that. If you guys haven't experienced that extra duel range from a Legion Commander,
the question is, are you strong enough to like win the duel? Man, there's a double smoke here, medium on bottom lane, both teams smoked.
Uh-oh. Very awkward. Malik, not sure if he read it. Okay, they do manage to at least get the duel onto Miposhka, winning that one. A second duel win, but they are going to be able to respond in kind with a relocate in. They managed to get the silence onto the IO, but they didn't have any lockdown left. Oh, and here comes a God Strength. Relax just gets ripped apart by Yatoro. He doesn't have the levels. I mean, he's still got the level 1 mana shield, so any damage comes his way, all of his mana pool is just gone immediately. Astral's going to be chased down underneath the tier 2. I don't think Collapse wants to let him go. He'll leave it for TORONTOTOKYO to complete the kill. 7-9 now. The 5,000 net worth lead for Team Spirit.
It used to be like a big value point, and you're saying it's not as much? I'm not sure, but they are. We're about to see right now if it does anything.
Yeah, he does manage to get off the Stone Gaze this time around with the Fiend's Grip alongside. He needs to be able to get in front of the Storm Spirit, but he doesn't really want to keep moving forward because he knows there's more coming behind this attempt at his life. Collapse just closes in on him. And it's going to do might be able to get more. Nice pickup on the Storm Spirit, though. That's a good kill if they can get it. Unfortunately, don't get the duel, but Young G is there to be able to finish off the job with the overlapping silences on a Storm Spirit. Mira jumping himself away. Collapse continuing to hunt with this Mask of Madness is just a terror on the battlefield. Nobody wants to go against
because
it.
you have this Aegis and you're running at the enemy, and they're dodging you naturally because you have the Aegis.
Under attack.
And so you don't really gain them net worth advantage by getting the Aegis in a lot of games. And you don't go high ground with first Aegis. It's like really hard. Bane though, oh, that's good sleep. Oh, really good sleep.
Does dodge what he can and allows the opening here for the Legion Commander to be able to get the call out onto the IO. They get the kill onto Mira and Collapse a little bit low as well. The Medusa might just be able to get that kill. They will. The Fiend's Grip over on the side here. Yotoro's caught out. He's going to come back with no God Strength. I'm not sure if they've got enough to be able to bail him out. Pochka's going to stick around, but immediately the nuke's swarming it, and Team Spirit reads it. Okay, we can't save our Sven here. A massive win for Puck.
It's not going to be like this item that makes him invincible, right? You still got the duel, you got the grip, you got the Stone Gaze.
Radiant
and if that's what they're waiting for, this is better, right? I don't think there's any item timing that they can get that's going to get them back in this game. It's going to be more about making plays like this on the side lanes. Getting some ganks, getting
TORONTOTOKYO, but it wasn't good enough. And now Kurlat, he's going to be kind of in some trouble here as he can't quite man fight this Sven with the Inkswell stuns coming in. This is a disaster. That's going to be life number 1 and not a whole lot of backup, especially with Young G, who bought back, has already been scared away from this team fight. He can't seem to go back in. They're going to leave this Medusa entirely alone. Team Spirit found just the perfect initiation for themselves. They killed one of the big team fighters in the Quap, and then they saved the Medusa for last with that extra life. Very well played by Spirit. To be greedy and push out, but Team Spirit's been very disciplined, playing around each other constantly, moving, sweeping across the map as a unit, and they have not been able to use this Aegis. Gonna time out here in 5 seconds. Even as they try and make the jump now, it's only gonna be with 1 life on the Sven. They managed to get the pick off immediately on Ducalis, but he buys back, and now they're gonna try and catch these heroes if they can. Shadow Strike blocked by the Lincolns. Mira jumps over with the tether, but he's already been dueled up, so he's gonna be pulled back in. Another duel win. Sonic Wave goes out. Grimshaw going down, but at the same time, the jump in from the Storm Spirit plus Collapse following that up. They do manage to get some of these backline heroes, and now the Medusa's out of mana and just gonna get burnt away. Team Spirit, I thought with the heroes dropping like that, they were just gonna give up on the team fight, but they turn on a dime
in the game. You're playing, you know, this Bane hero.
I'm not sure if you mentioned it. I just noticed refresher on Storm Spirit, so we're gonna have the double mobile RP from him.
No, it's great. It gives them great mana.
Tokyo is patient.
Oh, Quap has a Lincolns, but the interaction between Ag Storm is it no longer gets blocked by Lincolns because it's an AoE. So they're able to dump them. And they will.
They're going to be able to grab him here. They're going to be able to refresher, do it again with the relocate coming in, and now the physical damage is there. A nice setup there from TORONTOTOKYO. Just kind of read him like a book. Honestly, he like before I think Young G even decided to go bottom, TORONTOTOKYO was already there saying, you know you're going to. You know you're going to try and be efficient and get a little bit of extra farm, push out a side lane, and that's when I'm going to get you.
Yeah, it was really good. Good to push the lane in, but he really... Oh, there's a duel on Slardar, but...
Oh, that is a duel that is not quite going to be won because Mira, with the big heals coming out, gets collapsed all the way back up to full HP. They're going to chase after Colette and Utoro. He's swapping in the refresher shard right now. They can go ahead and pop another round of BKB and go for the God Strength to be able to bring down the Medusa. That's just the game. That's it right there. Nothing left for PCHAMP. Team Spirit. It was actually kind of an even game, but then Team Spirit, they just, one or two team fights, they were just so much better at being able to get the read on it. And yeah, that's kind of what you expect from teams is going to be able to take the second game.